Welcome to Stories Desk channel. This story took place in Syria, as recounted by a tailor named Omar. The narrator says, "I am a tailor, and I had a garment sewing factory in the city of Damascus, Syria. I had a neighbor whose husband had passed away, leaving her with 3 orphaned children. One day, she came to my factory and said, 'Omar, I have a sewing machine that my husband used to work on, but I don't know how to use it. I want to support these orphaned children. Can I bring the machine to your factory and rent it out so I can earn some income to support my family?' I felt embarrassed hearing her words, and shame never leads to evil. I said, 'Sister, of course. Please send it over.' When she sent the machine, I saw it was a very old model and not useful for anything. But I didn't want to break her heart. I asked her, 'Sister, how much rent would you like for this machine?' She said, 3,000 liras, and this incident happened 20 years before the war. I gave her 3,000 liras and placed the machine in a corner because it was of no use. But I did not break her heart. We remained in this state for 10 years. Every month, Jamil would come and take the rent for the machine, while it sat in a corner of the factory, unused. 10 years later, we moved from the small factory to a new one on the outskirts of town. When we were moving the items, I said, 'Take Jamil's machine as well.' The factory manager said, 'Sir, why do we need Jamil's machine? Why take it?' I replied, 'This is not your concern. Just take it.' Days and years passed, and then the war started. By God, everything in that area was destroyed except for my factory. Due to the war, we lost contact with Jamil. We tried very hard, but we couldn't find any trace of her. Every time we called her number, it was disconnected. My factory manager left me and went to Europe. 2 months later, she called me and said, 'I had a dream, and I want you to hear it.' I asked, 'What was the dream?' She said, 'In my dream, I heard a voice saying, "Tell Omar that it was because of Jamil's machine that we protected your factory." The narrator says that I was listening to him in a state of wonder, and tears welled up in my eyes. I said, "Alhamdulillah." And by God, not even a needle was missing from my factory, even though everything in that area was destroyed due to the war. The moral of story is, good deeds protect from evil. Please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for more stories.